Hey! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah! Oh, excuse me. Let me get my new beanies. Look at that. Just in time for the holidays. Good morning, Right 10 Club. Good morning. All right. Welcome, everyone. I am Joel Byers. This is the Right 10 Club, your daily writing club, where we get a new word and write a new joke. Salute to all of you for tuning in today, wherever you are, whenever this is, live or after in a replay. We appreciate you tuning in and joining us here at the Right 10 Club. And this is a very exciting day. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for all of you for tuning in today and for all you're doing with this community. You know, Right 10 Club is just one piece of the puzzle that is the Hot Breath Comedy Network. And everything we do here is on the mission of cultivating the next generation of great comics. And if that's something you would like to get more involved in, a very easy and free way to do it is to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, tell your friends about Hot Breath. If you want to connect with other comics in the Hot Breath verse, you can join our free Facebook group that is linked in the description of this video. We all appreciate you for tuning in and sharing your valuable time with us. So I will not take up too much before we get our random word of the day, but I do want to celebrate yesterday's winner, PJ Keene. PJ Keene is yesterday's winner. And a big winner from yesterday, I've got to say, as we get our 5 minutes on the clock here, we like to give comics around 5 minutes before we jump in here. Yesterday, we had a first of its kind Hot Breath Pro, and I can't find the image. There it is. Hot Breath Pro Roast. It was absolutely so much fun. Bob Jorgensen, the gentleman you see highlighted with his hand over his mouth, we did a Hot Breath Pro Roast for his birthday, and it was the hardest I've laughed, I think, all year. It was some of the most fun and the funniest, and it was just so cool to see everyone on the dais really just bringing it. Mostly everyone. Y'all know who we're talking about. If you didn't see it, you can still see it in our Facebook group. We did live stream it into our Facebook group as well. But it was so killer. Oh my gosh. So many great jokes and so many great comics on there. And it was for such a fun environment. People's parents were in there. It really was like a family affair because that's what we all are here at Hot Breath. You know, we are a family as well. And it was just cool. We're now going to do a monthly Hot Breath Pro roast for members of the Hot Breath Pro group. It really was just, I almost brought tears to my eyes this morning. I was just so grateful for how much fun we had. Like, oh, so much fun. I'm excited to do another one. And what I'm excited to also say, they actually roasted me yesterday. If you haven't heard it, it's just worth hearing the roasts about. Anytime I say special announcement, oh gosh, I can't remember. A few people had a joke about it, but it was basically like, anytime I say special announcement, it's time to get out your credit card. That wasn't the right wording. I'm sorry to butcher your joke. I'm thinking of Chris Grulon's joke specifically. But I know Kenzie had one and a few other people. But it was just so funny for us to all have a fun roast, still in the spirit of Hot Breath. You know, still about positivity, still about community, but also still, I mean, is it funny? You know, funny and funny matters. And it's be nice, be funny is the slogan. And yesterday was all of that in a roast, and it was just fun to see everyone being able to walk that line of a roast to where not offensive but still funny, you know. So kudos to all you in the roast yesterday, and I'm excited to announce next month's Hot Breath Pro roast as well. But what we are doing tonight in the Hot Breath Pro group, which if you didn't know, we are doing a Hot Breath Pro free trial this week. So if you do want to join and get a taste of it the next 2 days, we're doing a free trial. Tonight, I am hosting a roasting workshop in there, actually, to teach you how to write your own roast jokes. And then tomorrow, I'm doing my weekly Q&A in there. So if you've heard about Hot Breath Pro and you want to get in there and see what it's all about, you can definitely join. Shoot me a message real quick on Facebook, and I'll send you the link. We only have about 10 spots left in that free trial round. So if you want one, go ahead and send me a message, and I can send you the link personally, because I don't want it to get too flooded. Oh, thank you. That was it. Oh, that was it. Chris Grillon said, it was like we should call Joel QVC. Anytime Joel says big announcement, it usually comes with a price tag. So funny. So funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Kinsey said one about Yoshi that was like, Yoshi just performed at the World Series of Comedy as the mic stand. I mean, there were just so many good ones. Go back and watch in our Facebook group. It was so incredibly funny. But anyway, thank you. Robin said, get the free trial. You won't regret it. Yeah, I mean, there's no big price tag here. It's just a free trial if you want to jump in and see. Because I've been having people ask a lot of questions, and I think the best way for you to get your questions answered is for you to experience it for yourself. And actually, someone who joined yesterday, the free trial, they immediately went ahead and subscribed and joined the membership officially, because they posted in there like, I knew immediately as soon as I got in here that this is what was missing from my comedy. So it's definitely worth a gander. It's a free trial. Gosh, do your comedy a favor. And we're doing our comedy a favor here by writing. So the timer is up, everyone. So now it is officially time to jump in and write a new joke. So officially, on behalf of the Hot Breath Comedy Network, welcome to the Right 10 Club, everyone. Right tenors, what's goody? The word of the day is... And we are the Right 10 Club. Woo woo! All right. Welcome aboard officially to the Right 10 Club. This is your daily writing club where we get a new word and write a new joke. I'm your host, comedian Joel Byers. Hit that subscribe button on this YouTube channel. Go join our Facebook group if you want to get your joke in the running for Joke of the Day today. Go join our Facebook group. That's where we do all the voting. But here on YouTube, I will actually read your joke live on the air and share some feedback on it. So that's what, yes, Alan, I didn't want to call you out, Alan. I didn't want to put you on blast like that. But Alan was actually the comic who joined Hot Breath Pro yesterday and then immediately subscribed to it because he just saw the instant value in there and just the community in there. So I didn't want to throw you out there, Alan, but I appreciate you volunteering that information. So beautiful. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate you, buddy. So I missed that Amanda O's birthday is today as well. Happy birthday to Hot Breath Pro Amanda O as well. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy birthday, Amanda, a right tenor OG. And Amanda was at the roast yesterday. Yeah, I got all sidetracked just showing gratitude for this community. So anyway, let's get into it here. Happy birthday, Amanda, and happy Tuesday to all of you here at Right 10 Club number 249. Good googly moogly. That's a celebration there. 249. 24. And I'm seeing your messages coming in, people asking about the Hot Breath Pro free trial. And I will send you the secret link after this. So keep sending your messages if you want to jump in there. but at 82 comics now watching this around the world. Yeah, you don't run away. It's time to write a new joke. You know you want to. You know you'll feel better after. So let's get into it. The rules are going to be we're about to get a random word. We're going to write for 10 minutes, post one of our jokes here in the live stream, put joke in front of it so I know to read it live on the air. If you want to get your joke voted on for joke of the day, that happens in our Facebook group. So also, in addition to posting your joke here on YouTube, post it over in our Facebook group that is linked in the show description. And then you can get a chance to win joke of the day as well. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. So, anyway, 10 minutes on the clock, and the word of the day is bad. Wait. Bad is the word of the day. EJ Masacampo has been sharing the random word of the day since the beginning, 249 days ago. And today's word of the day is bad. So, I just love this. Paul Hill said, I've been in comedy 6 years. This is the most positivity I've ever seen between comics. Paul, that is the entire purpose of Hot Breath, my friend. That positivity, that community, and that productivity. That's why we do a daily writing exercise, weekly feedback mics, and things like that. Productivity. We want to be nice. We want to have a community, but we also want to be funny. Funny first. So with that community and with that positivity, that's how we're all able to get funnier faster. And that's the goal, to be funny. And honestly, it was so great to see in that roast, no one bombed mostly. And it was really just cool to see those of you on the dais just absolutely kill it. And it made me want to prepare more for the next one. I wasn't as prepared as a lot of you, and I'm ready for the next one already. I'm gonna bring the game. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Biz out. Show you why I was Comedy Hype's rooftop roast champ. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. All right. I just had a mental breakdown. My bad. Let's get to the word of the day, which is bad. So you have 10 minutes. Use the word bad. Write about what bad makes you think of. Just for the next 10 minutes. We are writing. So congrats to all of you for showing up today at 85 Comic Strong. Let us write. We will see you on the other side, right, tenors? Good luck. Have fun. Most importantly, have fun. Explore the idea. Explore the word. Explore the topic. And we'll see what happens. Bye. All right, all right, all right. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. We have done it, everyone. Congratso, 88 comics, by the way. Give it up for yourselves real quick. 88 comics around the world just wrote a new joke based on a new word. Congratulations, everyone. And I saw Diva or Deva just joining us here. Thank you. Deva said, "You're all so kind. Thank you for guiding me. I just began my comedy career on Zoom online." Well, welcome to your next comedy career there, Deva or Diva. Sorry to mispronounce your name. But if you just starting, you just found us, go join our Facebook group. You're going to connect with even more comics from around the world in a supportive and positive community. So definitely, it's linked in our show description here. And what I'll do for all of you as well, just to make it a little easier, is I will Deva Darshini. Perfect. Thank you so much, Deva. It's great to have you join us here at what we call the Hot Breathiverse. I just pasted a link to the Facebook group as well for y'all to join at your leisure. And let's jump into it here. I'm just going to log in on, just jump into the YouTube here so we can pin that comment. Y'all, the channel's growing. We're at 6.73 subscribers right now. If you enjoy that and you haven't subscribed yet, support the movement here. YouTube is going to be a special place for all of us hot brethren and sistren to connect. So definitely go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. And hit the like button on this video. While you're watching it, you're already here. Might as well. All right. So let's get into it, my friends. I am going... Oh, my joke, by the way. My joke, by the way, I went bad. Then I thought, like, I went bad to the bone. T-bone, steak. T-bone as in a wreck. You know, that's kind of how I usually approach this. It's kind of like, what do I associate with the word? Not even necessarily using the word. What I ended up coming up with was bad mood and then hungry. And then thinking of being hangry. So my joke, I'm sure it's been said before. In all honesty, like, it's not the most original. But in 10 minutes, you know what? We created something out of nothing. It's when I'm hungry, my wife calls me the Hulk because you won't like me when I'm hangry. So it's a fun joke. I'm sure that's been said before, and someone's probably like, I read that on Twitter. Joel steals jokes from this Twitter account with 4 followers. Not to roast your Twitter account, but yep. It's a fun wordplay. I'm sure it's been said before. But in 10 minutes, I'm happy with the result. You know, we showed up, we exercised that writing muscle, and that's what we're all about here every single day. is putting in those reps to get a little bit better at comedy every single day. And that's what you're doing by being here. By not only writing, but also giving each other feedback on your jokes, listening to the feedback I give. That all is part of the writing process. The writing, the refining, the editing, all that plays into the process. And you get to see it all in real time every single day right here on the Right 10 Club. So let's jump into your jokes, my friends. We are deep in here. And remember, we are doing a free Hot Breath Pro trial this week. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and message me on Facebook and I will save you a spot. And message me on my personal account, not like my page account. Go ahead and message me on my personal account where I'm posted like this, like the trophy husband. You'll see it. So let's scroll up here. Woo, we got a lot of jokes today, comics. This is great. Oh, I see a lot of comments about me getting a little hip-hoppy earlier. That's funny. Where'd it go? Oh, and thank you, Kyle. Kyle was helping out Dava with figuring out the system here. Thank you, Kyle, for the help there, my friend. And PJ as well. Oh, and Robin. A lot of people helping out Dava. That's so cool. Very nice. So let's get into it. First joke up looks like Justinas. Justinas with the first joke up. My grandma always says it's a bad idea to buy a gym membership for a year. Hey, grandma, why do you buy a calendar? You might not fully use it also. Oh, that's an interesting analogy, Justinas. Very interesting of like buy a gym membership. And I could see this being a fun act out as well, Justinas, with like your grandma saying this to me and then I say that like to my grandma. That's very fun. Nice analogy. Kyle, 2020 has been a bad year, but if I could go back and do it all over again, I would just to see the look on that stupid pangolin's face. Pangolin. I'm not sure what that pangolin. Pangolin? Maybe I just don't get the reference. I will be honest with you. I have not stayed that in the know of the news and things like that. So maybe that's something that happened in the news this year that I'm not aware of. I honestly haven't been paying that much attention. But it's a funny word. But I'm not sure. I'm sure someone in the comments will be like, Joel, idiot. This is blah, blah. This is from the same person who said, you stole my joke off Twitter. Pangolin. Oh, gotcha. Lee saying a pangolin might have started Corona. Gotcha. Okay. See, but now that I know, it makes sense. All right. Let's get some more jokes. Christopher Waldeck, welcome back, my friend. I'm so physically unfit that when I dropped my drawers and bent over in my room, Alexa started playing Bad Moon Rising. Hilarious. Very silly joke, Christopher. Nicely done. Aaron, I thought about Breaking Bad when I realized I am the Dangerfield. Breaking Bad, is that someone's name in the show? I honestly don't watch Breaking Bad. So, only Dangerfield I can think of is Rodney. So I don't get the reference, but I like the tight word economy and using the word. Jordan, I'm so bad at sex, I tell myself I have a headache. Nice tight hitter there, my friend. Nice. Matt, my COVID weight gain is getting bad. Watching Santa Claus with Tim Allen and he's freaking out after he steps on a scale. I was like, oh, cool. I weigh more than Santa now. Oh, funny and personal. Lee, every time I contemplate how bad 2020 has been, I stop and think how bad my future years will be when my diet catches up with me. And I just saw Lee posted a Lee posted a funny clip about him using food tracking apps. He just posted on his Facebook. That was funny. Kinsey. Oh, Kinsey. Murdered last night. We had Nate Bargatze on here talking about you got to murder. Kinsey murdered last night. It kind of fizzled near the end, but she murdered for a minute. Oh, my college roommate had a bad reputation. That came from showing the boys a really good time. Ooh. Bad reputation, using the word bad. That came from showing the boys a really good time. Bad reputation, showing them a good time. Oh, I see the dichotomy there. Yeah, that works. Blake, I don't like to badmouth people. It's a sign of weakness, like everyone on Bo's roast last night. Nice. Nice and topical. Sasha was in the audience. I used to think I was a nerd because I'm allergic to milk, but thanks to osteoporosis, I know I'm bad to the bone. Hilarious. Nice wordplay. Bo Johnson, when it comes to my kids, I hate being the bad guy. So now I discipline looking like a woman. Ah, now you're the bad woman. I see you. Davita, if I forgot to feed or walk my dog, I think he'd growl. Bad human, hump my leg, and send me to the doghouse. That's a fun power of threes. Bad human, hump my leg, and send me to the doghouse. That's a fun role reversal there. Adam, I didn't realize my hairline was receding until I told my girlfriend I was having a bad hair day. And she said, no, you're not. You're having a bad hair rest of your life. That's funny. Very funny and personal. Bob, yesterday's man of the hour, the roaster himself. Bob actually killed. Bob ended on the biggest laugh of the show, too. It's in our Facebook group. You got, even if you just scroll to the end to hear Bob's closing joke. I fell on the floor. I was laughing so hard. I think it was just the timing and the writing and the drugs had just kicked in. So it was just like a perfect cocktail for a Bob to actually write something funny. So now we're just roasting. Oh, but no, Bob did great. My wife says eating donuts is bad for me, but she says the same thing about beer. So what the hell does she know anyways? Oh, yeah. She says the same thing about beer. So what the hell does she know anyways? Yeah, I like this. I like it's about family and your relationship with your wife. I think there could be, my wife says eating donuts are bad, but what do you tell her is bad? It's almost like you could show the balance in the relationship. Could be of like, this is her opinion, but here's my opinion type deal. Thomas, I knew I watched too much cable news when my niece pointed at the TV and said, not the bad man again. It was Rachel Maddow. Oh, a fun misdirect there. Joe, I'm bad at not being hard on myself. I'm bad at not being hard on myself. See? I'm bad at not. Yeah, I think, yeah, I like the wordplay, and I think it'll definitely translate with your delivery, Joe, for sure. Nice. Nice word economy. Quiet Storm. Great to have you back in here, Quiet Storm. My mom used what she had to feed and dress me. Sucked wearing cheesecloth after spaghetti night, though. My mom used what she had to feed and dress me. Oh, and then you were dressed with what you were fed. Very funny. Very creative. Jody, having a bad hair day is the blessedest mess of the 2020 pandemic. Amen. Christopher, when I was in kindergarten, I got bad grades, but I didn't realize it because I couldn't learn the alphabet. Woo! Christopher coming in strong, man. I think this is Christopher's first right 10 club. If I don't recognize the name, or maybe you got a new profile picture. But great joke. That's a good one there. Well done. Joan, on a really bad hair day, my mirror treats me like a vampire. God bless it. Oh, what would be, how do you treat a vampire? And then, do vampires have a reflection? Maybe there's a play on that there. But yeah, treats me like a vampire. You're setting up the analogy. Now the punchline is, what is that? What is that analogy? Buster Cups. Trying something new in the bedroom is like drinking OJ after brushing your teeth. Sure, you're happy for keeping things fresh, but you end up with a bad taste in your mouth. Great analogy. See, so it's, here's an example of analogy and punchline. This is like that. And then here's an example of that. And I see Carter Deems in here. Carter Buster Cups. Y'all got a collab. I'm telling it right now. We'll release it on Hot Breath Records. You got a collab. You got to collab. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas rap album because it's not too late, right? It's almost December, so I'm sure it's so easy just to turn out a Christmas album, you know. But y'all should collab. You both snap on the mic, yeah, I mean. Philip, I don't like Breaking Bad. My leg still hurts. Ah, Breaking Bad, you broke your leg? Yeah. Kent, McCormick put out a warning that you should throw out any Old Spices, but I think just to be safe, fennel should be included as well. I thought you were going for a misdirect with an Old Spice, like the cologne and deodorant and all that. Um, but fennel, yeah, fennel's a rough one also. Jody, I'm sorry. Jody, you killed too. And Jody was the dark horse. Not because he's so old and mysterious and scary looking like a dark horse, but he killed as well. I mean, everyone did great. I'm sorry, Jody. I forget that we're all comics and sensitive. And if we don't hear specific, if we don't get our praise, then all of a sudden in our heads there's like a conspiracy out to get us. And I understand that. I spent over half my career living in that conspiracy. So I understand. Jody, you did great, buddy. Great. Christopher said he's been around a couple times, but hoping to get more consistent. Awesome. Well, it's good to see you in here. Hey, and Lee Hudson said we need a Joel Byers verse too if they collab. Let's make it happen, fam. Let's make it happen. Even if we just released just like one song. Yeah, I mean? Gosh. But I see the Buster Cups adding Carter Deems as well. Yeah. I'd be game. Even if we just made one song all together. Yeah, I think there's a lot I think could be done. Or like a Christmas mixtape. I feel good about that. Also, now that I have derailed the momentum of the jokes, if anyone knows a way I can start, see my face, how it's a sticker? I would like to start either getting patches or something. I would like to start getting these embroidered or patched onto like beanies and like dad hats and such. So if anybody knows any way, source, ways I can do that, holla at your boy. Hit me up on social media at Joel Byers Comedy or at Hot Breath Pod, or message me on Facebook. And I'd love to start making these official. As you can see, it's a sticker right now. Here we go. Sorry for the ADD there, but I really like. I mean, I think experiencing that roast yesterday, it really just like. I know we're doing something special here, but to see this idea of like the Hot Breath Pro roast just appeared in our Q&A last week. Every Wednesday we do a Q&A in there, and it was just kind of an idea. And then Monday, less than a week later, we're doing a roast that is like probably the most fun I've had all quarantine, outside of family time, of course. And it's just made me so grateful for all of you in here and just what is possible with what we're doing together. So, yeah. Steven, I played baseball when I was younger. I was pretty bad to the point where the other team cheered when I got a foul tip. Nice. I was pretty bad to the point where the other team cheered when I got a foul tip. I almost think If you were bad at baseball, it's like they cheered if you did something good, or even the umpire cheered. Like maybe even make it more absurd to where even the umpire cheered. Something like that, as opposed to the opposing team. But I love the idea, Steven. And I was bad at baseball as well. Hewlin, kids kids the worst. You invest all your time, money, and energy. The only return you get is when they come home from college to take all your money, not give you the time of day, and spike the energy bill. Great power of threes, Hewlin, and personal. Robert, when the Grim Reaper, Exorcist, and audience from hell come to your show, you know it's going to be bad. Just ask the MC Satan. Ooh, MC Satan. Very clever. Ed, I just found out I'm going to be in the remake of Great Western. They just can't decide if I'm going to be the bad or the ugly. Very funny. Johnny, bad mouthing is never a good thing. I can't lip read at the best of times. Bad mouth. Oh, bad mouthing, lip reading, bad mouthing. Very funny. Crying dad. My dog's breath is so bad the phrase bark worse than its bite is way off. I'd rather lose an arm than smell that again. Bark worse than its bite. Way to make that personal there, crying dad. Matt, in Louisiana, the expiration date on the milk isn't when we toss it. It's when the excuses start of why it's not bad. In Louisiana, the expiration date on the milk isn't when we toss it. It's when the excuse to start of why it's not bad. True that. It's very true. Dwayne, writing from his truck today. Dwayne, I knew I was in a bad marriage when my wife gave me a gift certificate for Christmas to eHarmony. Great misdirect. Great misdirect. Sandra. For me, 2020 was bad but not catastrophic. If it was a taste, it would be a mint toothpaste mixed with grapefruit juice and Tabasco sauce. I love that. Very creative as well, Sandra, of giving us like why it was catastrophic and giving us like a catastrophic flavor combination. It really is like very fun and creative. Nicely done, Sandra. Dude, mint with grapefruit and Tabasco. That's hilarious. Dan, I have two dogs named Will and Martin. I call them the Good Boys. I guess I would need to know the Good Boys reference there, but nice tight word economy. Oh, Michael asking, is anyone here from TikTok yet? That's a great question. Michael and a few other right tenors have been pushing the Right 10 Club over on TikTok. If you're here from TikTok, let us know in the comments. Just say, hey, from TikTok. PJ, I feel bad for the kids who started smoking weed after it became legal. They missed out on trying to guess if every car behind them had cop headlights. It's funny. Andrew Chavone, I like playing video games, but I'm really bad at them and everyone online is mean. I asked a teammate for advice and they told me to take my disc out and throw it away. Like playing video games, really bad at them, everyone online is mean. Take my disc out and throw it away? Is that like playing video games, really bad at them and everyone online is mean? Is it because online you don't need a disc? I think that's what the misdirect is here. Greg, while looking at the mugshots, one guy locked up multiple times had Jinx tattooed on his forehead. I'm thinking maybe it's not bad luck. Maybe it's bad decisions there, Jinx. Let me try to read that again more eloquently than stuttering through it. While looking at the mugshots, one guy locked up multiple times had Jinx tattooed on his forehead. I'm thinking maybe it's not bad luck, but maybe it's bad decisions there, Jinx. Oh, it's Jinx that is the bad luck and not their bad decisions, is what you're saying? Ah, okay. Yeah, this is it's slightly confusing here, Greg. Jinx tattooed on her. Yeah, I think just ask what is the premise here. I feel like you're like 80% there. We just need a little more clarity, and it may just be in the wording of it that needs to be refined a little bit. But I think you're there. Otherwise, if the premise is it's not bad luck, it's their bad decisions or their bad tattoos or something like that, maybe a little more clarity. Andrew, my diet has gotten really bad. Some folks will step outside for a smoke. I step outside to avoid getting cookie crumbs everywhere. Very funny. Very funny. Alan, parents say too much TV makes you go blind. Well, so does accidentally watching your parents' sex tape that they left in the VCR. Ooh, that sounds true as well, Alan. Evelyn, when my mom says I'm bad, when my mom says I'm a bad seed, she's really insulting my father, right? Yes. Yeah, that's fun. Nice and personal as well, Evelyn. Holly, COVID has a really bad rap, but I don't think we give it enough credit for getting me out of Thanksgiving. Amen. And Holly did very well yesterday in the roast as well. You all did. Now I feel like I need to tell everyone individually that they did well. But you know you did well, and you know if you didn't do well. That was funny. Corey, I watched a commercial about kids starving in some other country, and I felt really bad. So I went to McDonald's to eat away my sorrows. Oh, starving felt bad, so you ate away your sorrows. Yeah. Nuno, I think butch lesbians are just trying to get girls who like bad boys. Okay. Let me see here. Un momento. Deva. Deva, welcome to the group. My donkey is pretty mannerless. I guess he is a badass. Yes. Nice tight hitter there. Nice quick joke, Deva. Well done. You're going to fit right in here. June, my grandpa had a donkey that would bite me and my brother on the butt. He was a real badass. What are the odds? Parallel thought right back to back. Nicely done as well. And that's what's so fun about joke writing is it's like we could find a similar punchline or premise, but we make it our own through our unique sense of humor. Well done. Alexander, what's the matter? What's the matter about babies can be bad and nobody says shit, considering when I'm bad, people shit before they talk. What's the matter about babies can be bad? Oh, so nobody says anything when babies are bad, but when I'm bad. So yeah, just personalize this a little bit. So life's not fair. When babies are bad, no one says anything. When I'm bad, you know, the cops are called or something like that. Just tighten it up a little bit there. Blake, I don't like to badmouth people. It's a sign of weakness, like everyone on Bob's Roast last night. Nice. Trainer Steve, why did cops get canceled? Because they were bad boys, bad boys, bad boys. Very silly, you silly goose. Great job on the roast as well last night, Steve. Paul, I am really bad at trying to make people happy. If Morpheus walked up with a red or blue pill, I would take them both to prevent conflict. I'm really bad at trying to make people happy. If Morpheus walked up with a red or blue pill, I would take them both to prevent conflict. Oh, that's a funny example of you being bad at conflict. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. I like that. Nicely done, Paul. And it could just be that I'm bad at conflict, dealing with conflict. So if Morpheus walked up with a red or blue pill, I would take both to be polite. I think there's some rewording we could refine in there, Paul, but I love the joke overall. Sandy, sometimes doing comedy leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I guess that's why they call bombing eating a dick. Oh, that's hilarious. Well done. Andrew, in Germany, everyone called me a bad boy, which made me feel cool, like James Dean. Later, I found out bad means bath in German, so apparently I just stink like a Jimmy Dean sausage. Great joke, Andrew. Very fun. Hobo Blues Clown. My grandma likes to tell people she's bad to the bone. I've never seen someone so proud of having osteoporosis. That's silly. Molly, a bad boy is a guy who has tattoos and a motorcycle. A bad man is my ex-boyfriend. That's great. Here's a common phrase. Here's my personal take on it. Well done, Molly. TJ, sour grapes aren't necessarily bad grapes. It's what's on the inside that counts. They'll always be juicy to God. Happy Thanksgiving, pass the sauce. All right. Sour grapes are not bad grapes. Yeah. Yeah. It's like they can turn sour into wine. Could be something about turning bad grapes into a bad hangover, maybe. Deanne, it was great watching my mom chase after that mischievous turkey for Thanksgiving. That stupid bird really was bad to the bone. Another silly bad to the bone. And Thanksgiving. Very topical, Deanne. Olga, I'm a bad mixer. Me mixing cocktails make people feel bad. I'm a bad mixer. Me mixing cocktails makes people feel bad. So all we're missing here is what is it about you mixing cocktails that makes people feel bad? And it could even be makes people feel bad the next morning, like a hangover. Morgan, I grew up thinking Michael Jackson was bad because of his dance moves. Turns out he was just about to expire. Oh, fun misdirect there, Morgan. AJ, we say that's too bad when things aren't perfect. We should say that's bad enough when something terrible happens. You fell in a hole and broke your neck? That's bad enough. Oh, it's a silly example there, AJ. Michael, a bad beat is when you lose your bet in the final seconds of a game or when you lose your internet right before the big payout. Yeah, I like that. Nice tight joke. Annalise, I like bad guys because I never have to break up with them. I just have to flash my badge. Very funny. Robin, I'm very good at being a bad mom. For example, I won't help my kids kill a person, but I will use decorative arts and crafts to disguise the body. I just love that premise, Robin. I don't know if you have more jokes about this, but I'm very good at being a bad mom. It almost feels like another character trait, like your treasure trailer character, which I just re-listened to our interview with Jeff Foxworthy yesterday. And it was cool to hear him talk to you about your treasure trailer jokes as well. But this almost feels like another character you could have of I'm very good at being a bad mom. It's a great premise. Betsy, I hated to call out my kids' bad manners, but you can't stab people at the table. Very true. Very true. Vedant, Confucius says, if life is actually as bad as it seems to be, well, then you must have screwed up big time. I have no quotes to cheer you up. Great misdirect. Jack, my date the other day said she loves a bad boy. I've done many embarrassing things to get laid, but stealing a child's ice cream may be the worst. Well done, Jack. Great misdirect. Ben, I clean the house like a made-for-TV horror movie. So bad it's good. Help me. Clean the house like a made-for-TV horror movie. So bad it's good. Help me. Maybe explore a few more examples. So right now we have the analogy of I clean the house like a TV horror movie. So explore a few more parallels between the two, and I think you'll find maybe a more concise punchline there, Ben. Carter, in college, my friends didn't call me Carter the bad boy for nothing. I had to pay them $20 a piece. Great misdirect. For nothing, you paid them to say it. Great misdirect, Carter. Raymond, I don't own a car. I don't own a house. But I do own a bad. That's my bad. Nice. That's a fun one. Morris? I had a horrible experience in one comedy class. No one laughed at any of my jokes. My jokes were so bad that even a room full of hyenas stayed silent. Ah. So it's almost like the premise here is that you bombed at a comedy class graduation. Jokes are so bad that not that even a room full of hyenas laughed or stayed silent. Yeah, we've seen a little maybe more about the actual bomb. I see the fun absurdity of the hyenas, but what actually happened? A lot of the times we try to be more clever than clear. So maybe just tell us what happened in that horrible experience, and it may even end up being funnier than the hyena example. And this reminded me of a joke. I think Kinsey had it last night. It was about my last name being Byers, and then me having comedy classes. And she said like buyer's remorse is what all his students feel, or something like that. Oh, it was just so funny. Very, very good. Lewis, do you think Hitler said things like "ladies prefer a bad boy"? All right. So what is helpful, Lewis, is instead of asking a question, it's like making a statement. So just reframing this as a statement, you may find some more tags to it. But if you leave an open-ended question to the audience, they're going to start thinking and get distracted. But tell them, as a comedian, you're the leader of that pack, so you tell them what it is. So if you think that Hitler said things like that, take us to an example of when he does say that. John, if there was a movie made about my life, it'd be called The Good, the Bad, and the John. Very nicely done there, John. Oh, and Robin said I want to publicly thank Jody for my the I saw that the movie's gift box. Yeah, that was so nice. That was really nice of you, Jody. I just love this hot breathaverse is just amazing, isn't it? Isn't that? Aren't we amazing? And you can see it right here as well. Oh, well, in a second. There it is. There she is. In all of her movies gear. Thank you, Jody. That's so thoughtful of you, man. Well done. Thanks for sharing it as well, Robin. And just a reminder, I do see some messages as I jump back over to Facebook. If you do want to jump in on that free Hot Breath Pro trial, send me a message on Facebook and I will send you that link. We only had like 10 spots left on that. So if you're thinking about it, just go ahead and send me a message and we will save your spot. Any more jokes? Let me look here. Oh, snap. Yeah, Buster Cup saying, yeah, Carter, let's collab. Carter said, I'm down to do a Christmas album. I've always had a good presence when I'm rapping. Look at the wordplay already at play here. Yeah, let's definitely get that would be dope. Let's definitely get a group chat going for that. Oh, and it said Peter Wood couldn't post on YouTube. Oh no. But this is thank you, PJ, for posting it. I'm such a bad dad / husband. Me and my wife split after 10 years. She asked me to buy some cereal for the kids. Note to self, don't buy Cheerios. Oh, so maybe it's like you always try to be an uplifting dad. I only buy them Cheerios. So it's like Cheerios, like happy Cheerios or something. I don't know. Nice. I think we got a few more here. Dawn, I went to Catholic school at a time when the only ones with bad habits were the nuns. Oh, wow. That sounds like there's a lot going on in that joke, Dawn. Sounds like you could draw a lot from that experience. Kristen Marie, when I was young and people called me badass, I took it as a compliment. These days it reminds me that I'm totally out of shape. Oh, I love the timeline jokes of back in the day it was this and now it's this. Um Oh, that's funny. Robin said she listened to Jeff Fox for the interview yesterday too. Parallel Minds. Yeah, so good. Did I miss any jokes? I'm seeing what's the voting situation in our Facebook group right now? How the votes looking? Omar, sometimes people say good when they mean bad. Like when I'm getting married, everybody said, "Oh, good luck." Yeah, so where would good or bad play into your getting married? And like use one of those words in that phrase. That'll help add a little. Sometimes people say good when they mean bad. Now it's like give us an example of someone saying good when it means bad. Very nice. David McOwen has 38. Oh, very nice. David McOwen has 38. Wow. Yes, indeed. Wow. David, I mean, is that looks like that may be the David McOwen blew it out of the water with 38. Yeah, congrats, David. Thanks, Ed, for starting that positivity. Saying congratulations, David. Yeah, 38. That's great, David. Well done. Oh gosh, I didn't even post my joke in here. How embarrassing. Very nice. Well, it looks like David won, everyone. Congrats to David for winning joke of the day. But we are all winners here for showing up and writing today in the Right 10 Club. So we're here every day, 10 a.m. New word, we're writing a new joke, my friends. So thank you all for being a part of this every single day. If you do enjoy this show and find it helpful, just tell other comics, baby. That's what we're all about here, is creating a positive, supportive community for comics to be productive and get better at comedy together. So if that's something you know of other comics that could use a resource like this, please don't keep this a secret. The more we can help each other, the more we're all going to win. Oh, and Deanna's saying tip jar. My tip jar. Okay, yes. And there is a tip jar for the show if you enjoy this free writing exercise we do every single day for over 250 days now. There is a fun tip jar for you to show support for the show. Thank you, Deanne. I appreciate the love there. Deanne reminding me again. Tip jar, Joel. Yes, yes, yes. We do have a tip jar for those of you that would feel so compelled, feeling a sense of gratitude today for the Right 10 Club and all the other fun, helpful resources we have here for comics. But congratulations to David. Way to go, my friend. Great joke. 38 votes. That's about a record high voting, I believe. And happy birthday to Amanda O. Happy birthday to you. Let's go ahead and land this plane here, everyone. So, Carter and the Buster Cups, we got a collab. We got to link up, collab on that Christmas mixtape. And Robert said, hey, Joel Byers, don't forget you need money. Oh, Deanne said maybe he can afford, give to Guy already. Maybe he can afford a better hat. Hilarious. That's what we'll start. We'll start a hat fund. So all proceeds will go to getting embroidered gear for the show. As y'all have seen for the past few months, I've been putting my face stickers on on different hats and today I did a toboggan. So we shall see what, thank you, Deanne, for that very generous donation Deanne just did. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and land this plane. Right, tenors? Thank you so much, everyone, for your support and your valuable time in here. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will be doing a live Right 10 Club from the road. I'm headed out to see family tomorrow. So I will be doing a Right 10 Club specially from the road tomorrow. So definitely tune in. You don't want to miss out on that. And until then, if you want to join that Hot Breath Pro group, we only have a few spots left for the free trial version this week. So go ahead and send me a message on Facebook and I'll send you that private link. But until then, we always end these with a very special
Angels on y'all.
Angels on y'all, everyone. We love you all so much. And we will see you mañana.